This unflattering video of Joe Biden has Americans absolutely outraged. Over the weekend, Joe Biden attended the dignified transfer of several service members killed in action following the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. Though the attendance of a sitting president is common and usually welcomed at these procedures, Biden seemed distracted the whole time, like he thought he had something better to do. The president ticked off the whole internet when he checked his watch during the whole thing. Watch the video and comment with what you think about Biden's disrespectful distraction.
Nicole G., who was one of the 2 female Marines who were killed among the 13, she was the one who posted that Instagram post holding the baby saying, "I love my job," just a few days ago.
Gold Star families respond to Biden's disrespectful watch check, and it is brutal. Recently, President Joe Biden checked his watch during the dignified transfer of several service members killed in action following the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. It was completely disrespectful and the internet was fuming over it. Now, Gold Star families are responding directly to Biden's nonchalant attitude towards their loss. Watch now.
I'd like to know, when I saw Biden look at his watch, I was literally like, you got to be kidding me. Because all of this to me was preventable. Because we saw them on the march. You know, we had April, May, June, July to extradite everybody and our equipment. We didn't do it. There's no excuse to me for this. Why did you choose not to meet with the president, Darren?
For exactly the reasons you just gave. We said absolutely not. We didn't want to deal with him. We didn't want him anywhere near us. We as a family decided that was the way it was going to be. In reference to the checking of his watch, that didn't happen just once. That happened on every single one that came out of that airplane. It happened on every single one of them. They would release the salute and he looked down at his watch on every last one, all 13. He looked down at his watch. And as a father, you know, seeing that and the disrespect and hearing from his former leaders, one of his master sergeants said exactly what you just said, that this was avoidable, that they left them over there, they had them over there and let them down. And that we can't have that. It can't happen ever again.
We also abandoned Americans. Americans now are on their own. We left them behind. Mark,
Yep.
You want to comment on the watch incident? Did you notice the same thing?
Yes, I did. I actually leaned into my son's mother's ear and I said, I swear to God, if he checks his watch one more time, and that was only probably 4 times in, I couldn't look at him anymore after that. Just considering especially the time and why we were there, it was, I found to be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
President Trump releases yet another ad attacking Joe Biden for his failure in Afghanistan. President Trump is speaking out following Biden's complete failure in Afghanistan. Last week, he released an ad calling the current president the surrenderer-in-chief. This week, he's back with a new ad that highlights the absolute chaos and devastation caused by Biden's botched withdrawal. It's a must-see.
Afghanistan cannot be used as a terrorist base.
That Afghanistan has become a Disneyland for terrorists.
We plan for every contingency.
Total chaos.
It is heartbreaking. It is depressing. It's a failure, and he needs to own that failure.
I bear responsibility for all that's happened.
He did not admit any mistakes. He did not offer any change of course. He says we're going to continue forward.
He really isn't taking responsibility.
Mr. Biden, you did this. You made the deal with the Taliban. This is the consequences of it. Go to hell, Biden!
Tens of thousands of people being left behind.
There's American citizens left. We're going to stay to get them all out.
We did not get everybody out.
Dozens and dozens of U.S. citizens went to the airport, and the gates never opened.
The mission hasn't failed yet.
If this isn't failure, what does failure look like exactly?
But there's, there to be